mainly in Egypt and in Syria. Okay? And what they used to do, if you look, they've got hooks. They usually have 6, and they used to have metal chains being managed to get hung inside the mosque. And the interesting thing is, if you look, all of them have these badges on them, okay, with different signs on them. So this one, that's got like an eagle. That one's got a red cup. This one, we don't really that one is. But what they used to do was those Muslim generals or leaders of the Mamluk army, when they used to commission these mosque lamps, they used to get their stamps put on there. So this person, probably a general in the army, the one with the cup, used to be someone who used to work for loyalty, used to work for the king, and he used to make sure that the king's drinks and everything's in order. And if they gave waqf to the mosque, they used to make sure their badges were on there. And usually, see the blue writing at the bottom, or the writing on the bottom section, usually has the name of who made it, okay? And where they kind of gave it in. At the end, at the top end, is usually the verse from the Quran. Allahu nuru samawati wal ard. Allah is the nur, the light of the heavens and the earth. And the reason why they do that is because when this is illuminated in total darkness, it gives that beautiful, like, illuminating kind of feel at that time. So you can imagine hundreds of those hanging in the mosques in Egypt and the mosques in Syria. Interestingly, you see these, the ink on there, it looks like the paint that we kind of use, but it's not. This paint is very special paint. So it's used from the oxide of tin. So to get red color, we use the oxide of iron. Yeah, so tin, for example, the blue is very, very, very important. And it comes from a stone. It's called lazuli, and that comes from Afghanistan. And not only that, if we go to like a Christian art gallery, usually Maryam alayhi salam, or Mary, is in blue. She's wearing blue clothes. Now, blue was the royal color, and that stone is usually only found in Afghanistan. So it used to come all the way from Afghanistan, all the way to wherever they used to use it. And that blue was the most famous, and used to be the most expensive thing to kind of get. And they used to have those inside the masjid. And not only that, only the Mamluk Muslims were able to have enameled glass at the time. Only Muslims used to do that. And it was after them, after the Mamluk, that the Italians came. And they took the scales back because Muslims could economically no longer afford it. The kings were no longer giving this out for what? And slowly it disappeared in Egypt and Syria. And that art form went all the way to Italy and was part of the Renaissance that we always hear about. That when did Italy and when did the West wake up? It was by getting some of these things and collecting them and having that skill form. And that's why if you go to churches and stuff, they have lots of this as well, but it was taken from the Muslims as skill form. Even some of these came from China because they used to get exported to China.